everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Heather with Rose Hill Paper Cottage, and this is my design team project for Ruby and Pearl XO. And for my project, I created this pretty little Christmas journal. I took an old book and added this authentic wallpaper to the front and to the back, and then put some lace over the spine. It is a hidden signature, and there are 3 signatures inside. But I love how that turned out. Heather actually has the printable of this wallpaper as well. But this is authentic, and I didn't spray it, but it could be sprayed with a sealer. But it's absolutely gorgeous. So on the front, I used one of the images from one of her Christmas kits, and I went with a color theme. So I used a lot of different images from different kits, and I'll put those below, but it's mainly all of the Christmas kits. And I wanted to use this postcard on the front, and I glued it to the, like an old envelope that had been mailed in December, which you'll see. And I had embossed the old envelope with like a snowflake pattern. So here's a better view of the actual journal itself. So I just love that. It's so pretty. So you can see there is December, and it says special delivery with the original stamps on it and everything, or the postmark. And then I added some glass glitter to the front there around it just to kind of frame it out. So this wallpaper is so beautiful. It's greens and golds and whites and kind of like a gray green. And that gold is so shimmery. The paper itself is shimmery. But I just think it's so pretty. And I just chose this green book because I thought it went so well. So let's take a look inside. Oh my gosh, the cuteness. You guys, the cuteness. So into this pocket, I had added one of the images. I just thought this was so pretty, and I added glass glitter again to the tree and more of the wallpaper, and just, my style. I just kind of like tape things up. I'm still addicted to the vintage tape. Yes, I am. And I put this little, bright and happy Christmas, but I had seen Rhonda from A Little Bit French make these like little presents, and oh my gosh, they were just so stinking cute. So I made little presents, and oh my gosh, I just love them. And that back is the actual wallpaper, but you'll see the printable, and I'll compare it. I'll show you. It's so good in one of Heather's kits. Isn't that just so cute? Oh my gosh, I just love that. I think that's so cute how it turned out. So here's an envelope that I embossed with like, a village with a church in it and everything. And there was like kind of an index card type letter inside, and that's still in there, the original that I just stuck it back down in there. I had to trim a little bit. So there's a lot of room for, adding your memories, whether it be photos or, letters or cards or whatever. There is a lot of room. So I think this is from the dressmaker kit, and so I added some different trims, and then that's from her postcard kit. And then this actually opens up. I had forgotten. I was like, oh, I should show that. So it actually opens up for journaling. And then I stenciled some snowflakes just really lightly on the paper. And that's avocado dyed paper. And then this is from one of the Christmas kits that have that lined, red ledger. This is a wallpaper, the green. I'll have to look up which number that one is. And then I just added this cute little, tree thingy. And then here's like a little tag. That's from one of her kits. And the snow netting there is, it's just tucked behind the card and paper clipped there. So it's free flowing, free moving. Then I added some more snowflakes to this side. And then I think that is actually from the Violet kit, that mint green. I just thought it was so beautiful. And it really goes with one of these other wallpaper printables. And then I added, the deer to the front of some embossed paper. And the deer is just made from my handmade paper. So here is the printable of that actual wallpaper. That's the pocket on the front. So the color's like spot on pretty much. So it's really good. It's so pretty. And it's one of the center signatures as we get further into the journal. So there's just a small little tuck there. So I added the star trim here, and behind it is, I had printed out lyrics from I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, and then there's glitter all around it. So there's like a very thin piece of tissue across the top of it. So I won't take that out, but it is removable along with the tag that's there. And then I ran a little bit of glitter on this page. And then here are just some snowflakes I had cut out of my handmade paper, and I just thought this piece was still, pretty. And so I just have clipped it on here to the page with that polka dotted fabric, which I believe Virginia sent me, and it's glittery. It's really pretty. So here's a snowflake that I added to this page. And I believe this center spread is from Rosie. So I stitched down the polka dotted fabric to make like a big sleeve, a pocket that can open from the top or bottom. And then here is another one of these. I think they're like angels. And I glittered the tree. So here's a flip out here. The other side of that envelope, which you can either tuck behind the roses or you don't have to, but I think it's kind of a neat little secret spot. And then this adorable cupcake tree, this cupcake liner. I got that idea from Amity Bloom, and I just thought hers were so adorable. And so I'll try to remember to link that video in the description. So this flips open, and these are just some different like pieces of ledger. And an embossed piece, and then a texture paste piece, just to kind of use in your creating. Then I created just like a little card there. And then I made like a faux tag flip out with one of her wallpapers. So it just flips out, and there's some writing space, or you can tuck something behind it and use it kind of as a corner pocket. You could even glue the bottom down if you wanted to make it an actual pocket. More stenciled snowflakes, and then this pretty polka dotted fabric. So here is that wallpaper printable. So I took an envelope and I added these angel wings to it that I glittered. And then I had embossed the envelope with a star pattern, and then I just kind of like put some more dots on the back of it. So I just thought that was really cute. And then inside I've just tucked some special things, some handmade paper, a church from her, I think, French postcards kit, which I backed with some ledger. So just some pretty pieces to just, use in your projects. Or if you want to make, other tags or just whatever. And this actually was the actual inspiration for the colors, these, pinks, reddish, and the greens. And then I put the image of this deer over here. So this is from my handmade paper, and it has some pattern tissue going through it. So that's why it gave that look. And then I added some more glass glitter to the flowers there. And then this is just another little like hiding space. And then there's like a little tuck spot at the top. And then this is a pocket that I adhered to this back piece of the ledger. And I just filled it with all sorts of different, things that can be used for, just whatever you want to use them for. Just pretty wintry things. And then there's pockets back there to hide some more things. So on the back here, I did this candy cane, and is this not adorable or what? So I took an actual button card and embossed it, and then I added all of these buttons and hand stitched them all on, and I just think it turned out so adorable. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. So there's a lace pocket in the back, and then some goodies, and that's one of the images from Heather's kits. I love that bird. So I made a little booklet. I can't remember if this one is from the Love and Light kit, but again, I'll put it below. And I can't remember if I printed it out normal, because she has like a couple different variations of it, or if I made it smaller. But I just made like a little booklet here with some scrap pieces. Just, a fun little thing to add, like, little memories to. And then I printed that same, image, that kind of is this whole entire color combo, making one of those, cellophane type, well, not cellophane, it's tracing paper bags, which Heather has a video on. And I just included a lot more, just little fun things, fun pieces to use. Now that's a piece left over of the authentic wallpaper. That's my handmade paper. I took one of her ledgers and I made like a slotted pocket. And then there's an image there of a little girl. And both of those images are her images. Another piece of handmade paper. And then I printed on tracing paper, I printed the same pattern that's on the actual journal cover as a piece to use. So it prints so well. And this is an invoice from one of her kits as well. And I printed that on scribble paper, which is like that gray, really thin paper. I just love it. I love how it turned out. It's so adorable. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and feel free to ask me any questions below, but I hope I cover everything. And anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support this year, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.